Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to talk about unspoken messages. When people talk, we get a lot of information from body posture, from eye contact, from tone of voice, all kinds of things. But sometimes we get unwritten messages and things that are written down. I'm going to include a link in the description of a article by Sean Griswold in Source, New Mexico, that does an excellent job of breaking down what is going on with the lawsuit between Dr. Dave Goldtooth, CCSD, and the named board members and legal representation of CCSD. He's a professional. He knows how to write. I think he does a good job. I hope you check it out. But one thing that struck out to me from the story is, Dr. Goldtooth is out there and he's willing to talk to people and tell them why he believes what he believes and what happened to him. And he's on the record and he's quoted, and he's willing to put his name behind what he's saying. The school board and the administration of CCSD don't do that. They don't comment on cases. They don't say, we didn't do that, forcefully and in public. When someone accuses you of intimidating them, it seems that you should be able to say, I've never done that in my life, and there's no way that I intimidated anyone. Here are a whole bunch of people who would support that view. None of that is done. And there's this thing where CCSD and its legal representation are arguing that, well, people that are in the administration are named and the school board itself is named. And it seems like, just my own personal opinion, it seems like just legal playing with games. You know, did you or didn't you? And that's what I hope that the court cases find out. And I truly wish that people would show as much support as they can to Dr. Goldtooth, because this is a long drawn out process and I'm sure he's getting a lot of pushback from a lot of people. So if you can, show your support for him some way. And that brings me up to the next thing. For people who know how to contact me, there's a few who are subscribers, so reach out to me. I'm going to name off some groups and things that I think people should be aware of. PED New Mexico, the Public Education Department, they have a website where you can file complaints. And I think that if a lot of people are writing into PED and saying, hey, we want to know what's going on with this school board, it's harder for them to ignore it. Same thing with, let's say, the Farmington Daily Times, the Navajo Times, local radio stations, TV stations in Albuquerque. All of those people, if you write letters to them, if you reach out to them, if you were to even maybe include the link to the story that I'm putting in the description comments, or write your own letter and then send that link and ask, hey, why aren't you covering this? That can put pressure on people. So that could help. As far as stakeholders, teachers, support staff, parents, anything that's involved with the school, reach out to the New Mexico Teachers Union, the NEA. There are a lot of people who are committed to doing the right thing by students and by the educators and by the support staff there. See if there's someone that you can find that will help inspire you to do something or has an idea of something that you can do. I'm going to put links in the description for PED, for maybe some TV stations, some newspapers, and also there's another group called the Promise Keepers. I think that they have a good mindset about what they would like to do as far as helping the community work together to build a new model for what needs to happen going forward, and for candidates who you can support that can help make this a better system for everybody. And that brings me to my last point. Cheryl George, if you live in the area that you can vote for her, vote for her. One person on a group of 5 in the school district being talked about, one person willing to stand up and say, hey, I have a question, I have a problem with this or that, help explain it to me, can help make huge progress. One person out of 5 on that school board can make a huge difference, and I trust that she is working in the best interests of the students, of the teachers, of the support staff. She wants to help. So please, and if you can support her campaign in any way that you know how, please do. I'm so proud of everyone who's paying attention to what's going on, because it's bigger than just this school board in a way. People have to be held accountable when they have positions that they have responsibilities in. And the same is true for the school board and the administration of CCSD. Whether you like them or not, if they're doing things that they shouldn't, then maybe they shouldn't be in there. Vote them out. And if they aren't voted out, then make sure that they know that people are there watching and remembering what's going on. Anyway, as always, keep yourself safe, wear your masks, wash your hands, social distance, and if you can, get the vaccination. Talk to you soon.